Welcome to another special edition of the Blister and Muck podcast. I'm Jenny Mason, your host and the creator of the Blister and Muck series. Santa is on the show this week, and all the legends are true. He's really gifted. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. I have been so busy the last few days shipping all my friends and family envelopes full of cinnamon, cloves, turmeric, and curry powder. There's got to be an easier way of wishing people seasoned greetings. And I can hear you sighing at home, thinking to yourself, why doesn't she send candy canes? Well, first off, they're too expensive. They're always in mint condition. For many people, Christmas represents a religious observance. For many others, Christmas is an adaptation of primordial, midwinter celebrations. For example, the ancient Romans celebrated Saturnalia, a wild street party with lots of food, games, singing, and gift-giving. Saturnalia occurred on December 25th, the winter solstice on the Roman calendar. If solstice is a new word for you, it refers to the Earth's proximity to the sun, or sol. At summer solstice, the Earth is as close to the sun as it can possibly be in its annual orbit through space. At winter solstice, our planet is at its farthest reach from the sun, which is why winter is colder and darker. The summer solstice is the longest day of the year, while winter solstice is the shortest. Now, ancient peoples did not have the same concept of the cosmos that we have today. They did, however, easily observe days getting darker and colder and darker and gloomier. And while we can flip a light switch to clear away the gloom, ancient peoples had no such luxury. To cheer themselves up and ward off any lurking evil spirits who might be causing all the darkness, people filled their homes with symbols of life and light. Holly leaves, evergreen trees and boughs, and mistletoe are a few examples of symbolic plants. They remain green and lush all winter long. Other cultures filled their homes with candles or devised colorful celebrations of light. Historians suppose people celebrated on the winter solstice as far back as 10,200 BCE. By celebrating, they alerted their gods to remember them, to please return with warmth and sunlight and good soil where crops could flourish. For some tribes and civilizations, the winter solstice was the best time to summon a wise and good-natured spirit by burning magical incense or seemingly immortal trees. These spirits were called many names like Santa Claus or Kris Kringle. Germanic tribes paid tribute to Woden or Odin, who gave gifts or granted wishes. Like our modern Santa Claus, Odin had a long white beard and rode an 8-legged horse, which may have inspired the 8 reindeer pulling Santa's sleigh. Do you celebrate Christmas? Or does your family mark the middle of winter with a different traditional celebration? Is gift-giving a part of your custom? What do you like better, getting gifts or giving them? I can tell you, presents are definitely tucked under the Christmas tree here. If you imagine a plump tree bejeweled with colored lights and decked out with pretty ornaments, then you'll have a good idea of the one which soars over the cozy den where our heroes are gathered for Christmas Eve fun. Who's here, you ask? Well, there's Blister, Muck, and Spindle. Horchata and Seltzer are here, along with Rip and Gorgeous George, and Madam Putreska. Not everyone we'd love to have over is able to be here, which I'm sure may be the case for many of you listeners too, which is all the more reason to think ahead to the kind of stellar celebration we want to have when we can all be together again. In the meantime, we're doing the best we can with what's possible now, as I'm sure you are too. And at the moment, our heroes are thick in a game of skulls and bones. happiest kismet. I rolled all bones. My turn, Muck. Skull, 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 bone, skull, dung in the gutter. Spindle, will you make sure Muck's not using dice from bilge rats? Spindle crawled over Muck's cubes and confirmed they were not fraudulent. Poor Blister. I think Muck is. What's the expression? Oh, yeah, kick in your beehive. Seltzer, that's not how that saying goes. Rip's right. Muck's kicking Blister's behind. Thanks a lot, Horchata. Take Rip's side over mine, and you call yourself my partner. I'd like to point out that Muck is kicking everyone's beehive at the moment.
Ha 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 ha. Beehive. That's funny, 'cause it sounds just like behind.
Yeah, good job, George. Seltzer, it's your roll. All right, get ready for some first class dice rolling. Ah, here he goes again. It's his lucky rolling trick. While we're waiting, Muck, why don't you tell us what presents you asked Santa Claus to bring you? Oh, I sent such a lengthy listing. A colossal catalog. Santa? Seriously? Why did you waste your time writing a letter to Santa? Don't you know he doesn't... Don't say another word, Rip. No spoilers for our young Muck here, okay? Don't say what? That there's no such thing as Santa Claus? What an absurd allegation thing as Santa Claus. Be ridiculous. There's no proof. Spindle, go get Madam Putreska. She'll have to settle this dispute.
Proof? Who do you think eats the cookies and drinks the milk left out on Christmas Eve?
You're hinging your whole argument on cookies and Santa milk? Appears in plenty of photographs. And motion pictures. Those are actors. What is going on? Why all this unpleasant fighting? Madam Putreska, Seltzer, Rip, and Blister are saying there's no such thing as Santa. Please inform them. They are embarrassingly erroneous.
Yes, and then maybe crack them.
Here. Listen, honey, I am not having time to be debating. I am busy baking cookies for everybody. May I offer you some altruistic assistance?
Ho, ho, ho! Hello there, my fellow celebrants. What a cozy home you have here. From beyond, I saw an argument is fomenting. I have come to try to shed some Christmas light on your disagreements.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Ho, ho, ho! Who am I? Why, I am the spirit of Christmas. I do exist. This time of year, the holidays look for me to take my message to all corners of the globe. And where do I come from? I come from inside all of us. We just have to look.
Spirit of Christmas? Wait 1 second, my mercurial messenger. Do you mean to say that you are Santa Claus?
Across the flight of time, people of many cultures have called me different names, put me in different clothes. I once was portrayed as a tree. Some call me Solstice Light. Some call me Saint Nick. Some call me Odin. Some call me Santa Claus. Names don't matter. It is the spirit that matters. What I appear to be on the outside is less a matter of what I present from the inside. My spirit from the inside soars to connect with a similar spirit in all of you. So yes, I am Santa Claus, but also Saint Nick and Solstice Light. I answer to any of the names, but I most like Spirit of Christmas.
You're famous for spreading good cheer. What makes you so jolly?
Oh, my dear, good cheer is indeed what I spread. It makes me jolly to make all of you see that by giving your warm-hearted good spirit to those around you, that you too will become jolly. You then can feel the good cheer and be as jolly as I ever was. If everyone in the world would do one thing for one other living being without expecting anything in return, the whole world would light up with good cheer and be jolly. That would be the spirit of Christmas. That was the spirit that came alive when Muck offered help to Madam Putreska.
Are you saying you're never sad? Never even slightly gloomy?
Oh, of course I feel sad and gloomy at times. Everyone does. I cannot always be jolly. Don't believe anyone who says they are never sad. For instance, when someone loses a friend, being sad is natural. Actually, it would not be good to push away sadness because it helps you to address your grief. So when sadness comes, try to understand why it has visited you.
So what do you do when you feel sad?
Well, I sit quietly, breathe slowly, and think about all the good things that I am blessed with. It also helps to get through your sadness by letting someone bring you joy. Leave yourself open to accepting joy. Accepting joy when you least feel like it is the best way to chase that sadness away. Then both you and the one trying to make you feel better can share in good cheer, and in no time you will be jolly again. It is the sweetness of spirit, whether it be at Christmas or some other time. And remember, this spirit of Christmas, me, can be called upon whenever you need light in your darkness, no matter what time of year. Now, let me give each of you a small gift. Please bear in mind that getting a gift is not the same as receiving one. When I place these presents in your hands, you get them. But to truly receive them, you must wait until you are tucked deep in your bed tonight. Then close your eyes and think very hard about the gift until you fall asleep. Then tomorrow morning, when you wake to Christmas Day, you will be forever guided by your own special gift. Who should be first? Blister, I give you the gift of trust.
Oh, wow.
Muck, I give you the gift of confidence.
Decidedly delightful.
Horchata, you will be receiving the gift of good health.
So considerate.
Rip,
What do I get? What do I get? What do I get?
for you, I have the gift of patience.
Oh, thanks.
And for you, Madam Putreska, I give to you the gift of repose.
Is perfect, honey.
George, my good friend, I give you the gift of harmony.
Oh, thank you.
And last but not least, Seltzer, I give you the gift of believing.
Thank you.
And dear Spindle, I have not forgotten you, although it is tricky to give a gift to the spider who has everything. The best gift I give you is this fly.
Mr. Solstice, Spirit Light, when I'm sad, I like to sing. Would you like to sing with us?
Absolutely! Singing is a wonderful way to chase away sadness and celebrate giving gifts. Singing unleashes the spirit and its bright, bright light. It brings the good cheer of the season. It makes everyone who sings jolly. What a great idea for Christmas Eve. I will start singing with you, fine celebrants, but then I must be on my way. I have many stops to make. This is Christmas Eve, you know. I hope I have been able to bring the joyous spirit to you all tonight. Thank you all for helping to bring me good cheer and make me more jolly than ever. George, are you going to lead us?
Oh, okay. How about Jingle Bells?
Dashing through the snow on a horse-open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleigh song tonight.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey, the spirit of Christmas. It disappeared while we were singing.
No, indeed. The spirit of Christmas is still here, my good Blister. Without dropping his gift, Muck locked Blister in a mighty hug. Muck's right. The spirit is still with us. Seltzer nestled his feathery cheek against Horchata's, and the pigeons burbled happy sounds. Rip taffied his feline body around gorgeous George's legs and purred. Cookies are being done. Who is hungry? Me.
Me.
Count me in. Cookies. I'm pretty sure that if the spirit of Christmas had brought along some elves, right now we'd be listening to rap music. Unfortunately, my producers rarely allow subordinate clauses on the show. We're taking a short holiday to mark the new year, so Merry Christmas and may 2021 bring us all back together. Special thanks to Barry Spear and his resounding Christmas spirit. We could not have made today's show without you. Roland Rudzitis composed the Blister and Muck theme song. Additional music from Vortex, and phonograph songs from the public domain. Mike Koenig rolled the dice. Felix Bloom rolled the can. Other bells and whooshes from the public domain collection at freesound.org. Merriest Christmas wishes and happiest New Year cheer to my family, friends, and fans. One for one and all for you.